Welcome back to another episode of Silent Hill 2 where we continue our trek through it. And welcome to a Take on Let's Play production video. Say your thing.
You trying to blind me, James?
Yes. Now, our current puzzle is this. I know the code. I'm going to show you how to get the code. Now, we've got the note. I started earlier, but I messed up on something. And it's this. I wrote it down for you in a way that you should finally be able to remember. Once you're in the lobby, just look around. Now remember, nurses, doctors, trees. Now I'm going to point out a poster that got me confused when I was doing a playthrough ahead just to see what I needed to do. Which I saw this. You see all the nurses in there? Or what looks like nurses to me? Plus three looking like white hooded black nuns or whatever. Thanks for getting in the way, Maria. Stop doing that. I thought those were what we had to count. I was like, there's no way that's right because that's a turn key, turn lock, which means it goes 0 to 9. It doesn't go beyond 9, so that's way out of it.
Watch it.
Yeah, I got you to say the other one. So, nurses, doctors, trees. Starting from this end, here's nurses. There is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The doctors we've read earlier. There's 2 of them. And the trees are right here. And there are 4. So 7, 2, 4. Now I'm going to tell a story before we get too far on. Well, I'm going to do this part first. Because they're going to say something.
Basement.
Of course. I like the spotlight, but that's a bit excessive.
Yeah. All right. So I'm going to pause it right here because I'm going to tell a story of why I've paused on uploading a lot too, but I have some set up that I've learned from another Let's Player to have them put the private and have them backed up and ready to go. That way I can activate them whenever I need to. So that's what I've been doing. But right now I'm going to tell you why I've been absent for... you probably haven't had an upload from me. Well, you've had recent uploads because I've posted some that was from my backlog, but I haven't actually made a recording in 2 months. And now probably for the first 2 weeks of April, no, / 3 weeks. It was 3 weeks. In April, I've not uploaded anything even from my backlog because, well, one, I was on vacation. That's the 3rd week in April. But for the other 2 weeks, I'll tell you this story. I woke up with some back pain one day. It was a severe back pain. I thought I slept on my back wrong, so I wrote it off as that because I have chronic back pain from my cancer days back in 2011 through 2012. Because they had done a bone marrow biopsy on my tailbone, which gave me arthritis in my back. So, and I've slept on my back wrong, and that's what it felt like. But then there was one day where I've lost some kind of control of my legs, and I kind of fell in the bathroom, and I didn't hurt myself or anything. I just kind of lost function in my legs. Not all function. It's just like I lost balance, basically. Anyways, ended up going to the hospital, finding out that I have 2 large kidney stones, and that caused an infection in my kidney that spread to my back, which is what caused my motor function issues. They did surgery on that. I had like 12 or 14 staples in my back. They caught it early on, so they got all the infection out of my back, so that was all good. Unfortunately, one of the doctors said that was the worst infection they've ever seen, but I got through it, and I was on IV antibiotics for quite a while. I just finished my dose Sunday morning, this last Sunday morning, and I had my PICC line that I had in for, I had a PICC line put in before I left the hospital to go home. I had just had that pulled yesterday. So all is good. And I had a kidney surgery also, the 21st of May. Uh, got all that done. He got 70% of one of the stones and 80% of the other. He replaced the stent they put in on my kidney. Forgot to mention that. Sorry. They had put a stent in my kidney to help it drain some of the infection that was still in there. After all that, so I'm done with IV antibiotics, but I'm on pill antibiotics for my kidney surgery that I had done. And I got more kidney surgery coming up June 26th. So that's why I've been absent. So,
This place feels so empty. More than the other places we've been.
if only it stayed that way, my dear. So, hope all of you are doing well. Yeah, I was, like I said, I recorded earlier. I was 15 minutes in. I was doing pretty good. Then I made a couple mistakes that I just didn't feel like keeping. I probably should have, but I didn't. Plus, I was sidetracked with telling a story. That's what got me messed up, which is why I paused it to tell the story.
Hey, this one's open. Doesn't work.
That's where I made the mistake, actually, because you get around to over there. Anyways, the mistake I made was there was a mannequin. You know, you can shoot them in the leg to stun them. Most enemies you can do that with. And then you can whack them. What I didn't do was I didn't follow through. I didn't completely finish. I whacked her only once. And I usually whack a few times just to make sure, and I should have, but I was too busy telling the story that I just told. So that's also why I wanted to just restart. I was like, ugh, I don't like wasting ammo, especially when I know what we got coming up. I'm not gonna say anything because I don't want to spoil it.
Generator.
You think you could get it working?
Let's try.
Might get the elevator running again.
Yeah. Well, my dear, it's not working. What do I need to do? Do I need to shoot it? Nah.
James?
Yeah, I know. Run out. Sort of. I know where this one's at. Now, follow through. What? Where the hell does she go?
It got me!
I can't...
You alright?
No, James. I'm not. Not at all.
I'm sorry.
I know.
Well, Maria, if you wouldn't wander off on your own like that... I had no idea where she went, and I panicked and forgot the run button. I want to make sure it's clear before we... I like how it glitched. Now, my dear, can you not run off like that?
I think they're gone. For now.
No, there's one over here. I should have waited. Now finish it off this time. Wasting my bullets. Feels like I ended up with less ammo than last time. Oh wait, it's because I went in that room. Oh, plus there's this locker here. Alright. Time for her to find another reason why we don't like Maria. She will get in the way of puzzles.
Hey,
In here.
Don't worry. I'll be right back.
better.
Brookhaven Hospital, 1932. It looks like that's the first floor. Yeah. What's different about it? The stairs. I thought it was the stairs. Yeah, there's not stairs in the middle. Oh well, let's move on. I'll turn my light back on. Woohoo! Plus I took damage last time too, this time I didn't. Alright, this time I ended up with extra bullets. I need to find the other item. Thank God it was you, Maria. Jesus. There's something else still around here. I gotta find the other item I need. I think it's gonna be in here. Which could also mean my enemy's in here too. I think I got that last time too, so. I know I can probably run around, but that's why you don't run around.
Things.
Well, hush, where's it at? Finish off. Make sure. Dead. Okay. Put that back in my. Put that in my pocket. Okay. Did I check this corner? Yeah. Okay. Never hurts to double check. I always say when you're playing a survival horror game, or any game really, you want to make sure you collect every item. Even if you have checked it. But then you want to make sure. Because you're like, I forgot there was something in that corner. Did I get that item? You double check it. Well, now that we got a key item, want to bet there's an enemy around. Told you. What was that? Oh. Running low, bleach, white laundry detergent, starch, white sheets. The amount of bleach you use is getting ridiculous, and the sheets are not getting any whiter. I won't ask questions, just end it. Okay.
They're coming.
No!
You know, I'm gonna try regular combat with you instead. Well, Come on, do it. Oh. 2 hits and back off. I'm gonna start trying to save some ammo. Now the question, do I use a health? Yeah. Just a health drink. Now where was the generator at? Oh, well, let's check this. Oh, look, a replacement health drink. Okay, sorry, Marie. Well, I don't really care. I think I'm ready to go within here. I got distracted. No? In here? Negatory? Where's it at? Oh. Out and up. Well, to the right. I thought this went back to the staircase, that's why I didn't go to it.
Let's check out that elevator.
Which is that our old friend?
There's more of them.
Shotgun shells. Promise of a new weapon. 4 bullets. Yes, our old friend. I prefer fighting them anyway. Before we use that elevator. Where does this go? Is this the staircase door? Yeah. But it's not going to open this time. Yeah, it's still not open. Alright. Do we go to the second floor? She wanders off to a room. I'm getting kind of thirsty, so if I might do a 30-minute episode here and then do a full episode next. Yeah, well, I got something right here. It's fine.
Maria?
Yeah, she wanders off into there.
Hey. You okay?
I'm sorry.
That's fine. What's going on? Are you hurt?
It's nothing. Probably just a hangover.
Maybe you should rest.
Yeah. Okay.
Go look for Laura. I'll be back as soon as I can.
James? I wanted to ask you. What if you can't find Mary? What will you do?
I haven't really thought about that.
Get back soon, okay?
Okay. No smoking. That's the least of my problems. Take care of what matters most. Leave the rest to us to look up palliative care center. Okay. I can get a better view of it from here. Save point. I'll check this floor and then I'll come back here and save. Okay, that's where she's at. We'll check on her in a minute.
Yeah.
That's where we have to go. That's the safe room, doofus. I hope you don't need to take a poop. No smoking, and looky there, cigarette butts in the toilet. Someone can't read. Two people can't read. Lucky drops. I don't know if they're random or if they're set. But that leaves me with 120 bullets now. Oh. That's the door. I do not know if there is a point to looking out here. It's here, but I don't think anything ever happens with this window of opportunity. And this door is probably locked. Yeah. Okay. Daughter heard the radio. Oh, I know she's in C5, doofus.
Sorry, I just need
Okay, I checked on you. Anything in your... No, nothing here. Anything in the sink? No. Just the fact that there's pill bottles here and... What looks like hydrogen peroxide and a ampule for like shot medicine, like something you would put up in a syringe. And C3 is where we can save. Make a save. Let's see. Let's keep that as a backup. Okay. How much time I got on this? Oh, only 25 minutes. Well, we can make another short episode. It'll be the first part of this episode number, which I think will be episode 8 or part 8. And part 8.5 will be another hour one. So I'll see you when I get back. And as always, well, because it's gonna be two separate videos. Yeah, as always, see you in the game. All right, welcome back to another episode of Silent Hill 2, where we continue our trek through Brookhaven Hospital. And welcome to a Take On Let's Play production video. I got me a drink. Now, before we continue on, I wonder... I think this takes me to a place where I've already been. But let's find out. Yeah. Instead of waiting on a load screen. You know, it's just fun. I came out here because you know, what if I say I'm done? Yeah, I don't care to be here anymore. Huh. They say, well, I don't care if you are done. You're staying. Wait, what? You know what? I'm glad I came down here. Shotgun safety rules, safe direction. Keep your weapon pointed in a safe direction so the accidental discharge will not cause injury. Injury? What was I trying to say? 2. Finger off the trigger. Do not put your finger on the trigger unless you are ready to shoot at your intended target. Duh. 3. Keep your gun unloaded. Keep your weapon unloaded while in storage. Only load your weapon when you're ready to use it. Well, true. Unless it's a self-defense item for home. Well, also only if you don't have little kids either. Because if you have kids... See, more cigarette butts. But there was no smoking. I didn't even touch the door. And I missed that one item. What else did I miss? I don't have a key for that. Okay, anyways. It's getting kind of hot. I don't want to have it blowing in the mic, but it needs to be blowing on me a little bit. Okay. What was that? And that's a stupid poster. Now, we could use the elevator again. Wait, what? Oh. Oh, see, it's just a reflection. It looked like a door. Since I opened up this door, I could skip a load screen. Or a load time kind of thing. That's not the one that was open. Let's move on. What's ahead? Yep. Just stay back. There, now go. Yes. Do not be running around in the hospital at this point. Something's in there. I'm gonna wait. I can't tell where it's at. I actually know the code. You know, should I do that? I'm gonna do something. Just avoid that area and go in here. Because we're going to go to C4, C3. We're going to make another save. Yes. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to see if you can just sequence break. I'm not really going to do it. Keep it, I mean. I'm going to do it, but I'm not going to keep it. So if I remember correctly, it's... So you can sequence break. Noted. Oops. So I was going to press X too many times. Okay. And the only reason I did that is because I don't want to have to wait on her to do that again and go collect that item down on the first floor. This says the code has been reset to what we agreed on during yesterday's meeting in the doctor's lounge. Like I said, I don't want anyone writing it down on little pieces of paper for me to find. Be responsible, people. And all he did was he marked keypad. Okay. The idea is for us to go that way, but I'm so there's something there and there's only one way. Okay, it's one of those, I hear it. With it being that, I might actually just go in there. Just wish you could see down there. Dadgummit. Dadgummit. Yeah, I don't like this room very much. I'm stuck in a corner. Just keep dodging. Just keep dodging. Once I get one of them down, then make it a little bit easier. Nope, just dodge, just dodge. Gotcha. Dodge. Well, that could have went better. Her drawings. Yeah, no, I think I mentioned when I first got one of those photos like that, I thought it was a code. I like it's got a hint of the old Silent Hill 2 soundtrack in here. I can hear it. A lot of people were worried about this game because of the developer too, Bloober. But they did a really good job. Like, this is definitely a AAA title game. It's always good to double check, make sure you got everything. No, it's just a pack of sterile instruments. Looks like a pair of scissors. I don't know what the rest are, though. And I'm usually pretty good with medical terms. That's just back in there. Okay. Yeah, call back to the original for one of the puzzles. Future puzzle here.
They are beyond hope. That's what they keep telling me. My 3 patients. My 3 hopeless cases. But I do not believe it to be a matter of hope. It is a matter of diligence, discipline, trial and error, of being as bold as one can be, to go as far as one needs to. I will find what it is that truly ails them, and I will cure them.
Patient number 0090, designation 298.0, room number D1. Initial symptoms: sensory delusions, current diagnosis, insomnia, refuses food, water, delusions persist, recommendations, forced feeding and hydration, bathing required to be carried out in the treatment room, sleep medication, constant surveillance. Okay. And C5OM is Maria, okay. Yeah, okay, so that patient's on the 3rd floor. And this one, patient number 0130, designation 2953, moved to L1. Initial symptoms: intense and unrelenting anxiety, current diagnosis. Symptoms have intensified into full-blown paranoia. Visual hallucinations, recommendations, increased medication, can't be left alone. Move to L1 for closer monitoring. And L1 is on this floor, I think, because there's L2 and L3. Yeah, it's over there to the far left. And last, patient number 0050, destination 301.3, patient room number C1. Initial symptoms: sudden outburst of aggression, visual and auditory hallucinations. Current diagnosis: what did I miss? Recommendations: continue with current therapy. It used to. Water has a calming effect. It used to. Okay. Current diagnosis: current therapy is considered effective. Unprovoked outburst declined. Social interactions improved. And C1. Oh, sorry, I missed it. It's right there. It's actually right beside us. So, with that, let's go to C1. Patient interview transcript. Annotation: the following interview was conducted with blank in response to incident number 071. I remember lying in water, empty, and then I felt him. Felt him stare. He was close, very close. I had to get out, had to get away, but he followed. He kept staring, so I made him stop. Now I'm empty again. Can we go back to the pool? So that tells us that there's something at the pool. Oh, there's something in here. We're gonna try normal combat. 2 and back off. Back off? Daggum, I thought I backed off enough. Finish it all. Okay. I'm not going to have the time to make sure this room's clear. What was that? An empty mirror. You. Oh, come on, hit it, James. Good ammo and health room. And not too bad at fighting. Yeah, I could have done that better, but yeah, it's acceptable. That opens up that door. Now we go this way. What was this way? Yep, more of them. Might actually have to do combat with the nurse. Try not to. Turn around. Wait, what? Okay. I'll go back and fully research that bathroom in a second. Come to think of it, I might be putting this part and the last part together as one. I might just have to do combat with them. This is taking too long. Oh, dude. Three on that one. I died. Game. All right. Now we find a save point, which is right here. All right. Hope you're enjoying the series so far. We'll continue some more. I might make another episode tomorrow. Oh, I guess a good way to do this. I forgot. Just don't have to worry about doing this next time. And there's a code for that. Yeah, we'll save again. And with that, I hope you're enjoying the series so far, and as always, see you in the game.